Hello students, welcome back to our video. So in the last video, we discussed about how to post the journal entries from the journal book, right? So from today, we are going to start with a new topic, that is posting from the subsidiary books. You all know how to prepare the subsidiary books. We have already discussed that. So now we are discussing how to post the entries into the ledger accounts from the subsidiary books. Okay. In earlier chapter, we have received a detailed understanding regarding various subsidiary books. Now here we will understand the process of posting from the subsidiary books. Okay. From different subsidiary books like purchase book, sales book, purchase return book and the sales return book, we will understand the process of posting with the help of an illustrations of a sales books. So here one illustration is given. Illustration 3, question says that from the following transactions, prepare the sales books of Sri Anup and post them into ledger. So first of all, you have to prepare the sales book, and after preparing the sales book, after that you have to post them into the ledger. Okay, so let's first prepare the format of the sales book. So prepare the format of sales book. So format is the first column would be the date, then second column would be the name of the customers, then outward invoice number, LF number and the amount in rupees. Okay, so now let's go back to the questions. So the first transaction says that on 1st May 2016, goods of rupees 25,000 are sold to Anukra at 10% trade discount. So goods were sold to the Anukra at 10% trade discount. So you all know that first of all you have to deduct the 10% trade discount out of 25,000. So calculate 25,000 into 10 divided by 100. You will get 2,500. So when you minus 2,500 out of 25,000, you will get 22,500. So let's how to post them in the sales books. Pass the entry. So write the year, that is 2016, May 1st. So here name of the customers is Anukra because goods were sold to Anukra. So write the Anukra's account in the name of customers column. Then invoice number is not given. Then LF number is also not provided. Write the amount, that is 22,500 after deducting the trade discount. Okay, now let's pass the second entry there. That is on 4th May 2016, goods of rupees 6,600 are sold to Jigar at 25% profit thereon. So goods were sold to Jigar with 25% profit. Okay, so you have to calculate 25% of profit on 6,600. Okay, so when you whatever amount you will get, that amount would be added to 6,600 because it is the profit. Therefore, the amount the amount that you got, you have to add that amount to the 6,600. After adding, you will get 8,250. Okay, so pass the entry 4th May, Jigar's account, because goods were sold to Jigar. Therefore, you have to write Jigar's account in the name of the customers column and write the amount 8,250. Okay. Now let's pass the third entry, that is on 6th May 2016, goods of rupees 7,500 are sold to Hiya at cost price. So here goods were sold to Hiya at cost price. So same price. Okay. So write the date, that is 6th May, Hiya's account because goods were sold to the Hiya. Therefore, our customer is Hiya. So write Hiya's amount would be 7,500. So now we have passed all the entries, right? So at the end you have to add all the three amounts, 22,500 plus 8,250 plus 7,500. You will get 38,250. That is considered as, or we can say you have to write total credit sales, that is sales account. Okay, and on the top of the table you have to write sales book of Sri Anup. So now we have completed the preparing of sales book. Now you have to pass these entries from the sales book to the ledger accounts. Okay, so now let's see how to pass them in the ledger accounts. So see which accounts would be prepared. First of all, you have prepared the sales book, right? Therefore, sales account would be prepared. Then see the three accounts, that is Anuk Rai's account would be prepared, then Jigar's account would be prepared, and the Hiya's account would be prepared. So you have to prepare total 4 accounts. First would be sales account, second would be Anuk Rai's account, third account would be Jigar's account, and fourth would be the Hiya's account. So make the format of all separately. First of all, date, particulars, JF number, amount. Date, particulars, JF number and amount. Debit side and credit side. Okay. So make the formats of each account separately. Now let's start posting. So how to post? Till now we discussed how to post the entry from the journal book or journal entries, right? Now we are discussing how to post the entries from the sales book. So now let's start discussing. Okay. Let's first post in the Anuk Rai's account. Then later on we will be posting on sales account. So let's start first with the Anuk Rai's account. So come to the Anuk Rai's account. Okay. So Anuk Rai's account, this we have prepared is sales book, right? Whole. Therefore, Anuk Rai's account would be, you all know that, remember the entry that sales account is always credited, right? Sales account is always credited while passing the journal entries. So according to that, you can saw that Anuk Rai's account would be debited. Therefore, first of all, you have to decide on which side the account entry would be posted. So in Anuk Rai's account, the entry would be posted on the debit side, right? Because if you think about the journal entry, then you will always see that sales account is always credited and the customers, means the Anuk Rai's account, would be debited. Therefore, entry would be posted on the debit side of Anuk Rai's account. Same way, in Jigar's account also, the entry would be posted on the debit side, and same in Hiya's account, the entry would be posted also on the debit side. The first step is over. We have already decided on which side it would be posted. Okay. So now let's start posting. So come to the Anuk Rai's account on the debit side. Write the year 2016, May 1st. So now in particulars column, you all know that in particulars column, if the account is debited, then in particulars column, the opposite account would be written. That is the account which is credited. So you all know that sales account is credited, right? Therefore, you have to write to sales account, because in particulars, as Anuk Rai's account is debited, you have to write the account which is credited in particulars column. So here sales account is credited, so write to sales account as per the sales book. Okay, amount would be the same, that is given against the Anuk Rai's account, that is 22,500. Now let's post in the Jigar's account. So write the year 2016, May 4th. Same way in particulars column, as Jigar's account is debited. If you think about the journal entry, what would be the journal entry? So journal entry would be Jigar's account would be debited to sales account, because sales account is always credited. So as Jigar's account is debited, therefore in particulars column you have to write the account which is credited. So here sales account is credited, so write the to sales account. As per the sales book, amount would be the 8,250, which is given in the against the Jigar's account. And in the here's column, write the year 2016 March 6. Same way in particulars column you have to write the sales account to sales account. As per the sales book, amount would be the 7,500. This one, 7,500. Now we have posted entry into 3 accounts. Now let's post into the sales account. So you all know that sales account is credited, right? So obviously the entry would be posted on the credit side because sales account is credited. So the entry would be posted on the credit side of the sales account. So write the year 2016 March 6. March 6. You have to write the last date which is provided in the transactions or question. So last date is May 6th. In particulars column, you have to write the sundry debtors, because this Anukura, Jigar here, if you use the word in accounting form, they are known as the sundry debtors, because these 3 have to pay money back to the business. Therefore, they are known as the sundry debtors. So in particulars column, you have to write by sundry debtors account. You don't have to show the debt separately. Anukura's, Jigar's here. Okay. But in accounting term, they are known as the sundry debtors. So by sundry debtors account. In bracket, you have to write total amount as per the sales book. So as per the sales book, total that we totaled it, that is 38,250. That amount would be shown in the amount column. That is 38,250. Okay. So this, now we are done with the posting of entries from the sales book in the ledger accounts. Okay. Okay. So here, let's just read the explanation. I have explained it, you guys, but let's just read it again. So here explanation is also provided. Explanation says that first step. First of all, in ledger, sales accounts and the accounts of all the customers which are shown in the sales book are opened. Then second point says that in the particulars column of the credit side of the sales account, sundry debtors are written, while in the particulars column of the debit side of each customer's account, sales accounts are written. That we already discussed. Then third point is the date which is recorded in sales book against each customer is shown in the accounts of that customers. Same date is shown, May 1st, May 4th, May 6th. 1st, 4th, 6th. Okay. Then the fourth point says that in the amount column of each customer's account, the amount which is shown against them in sales book is written. The same amount which is shown in each account. Then, while in the amount column of a sales account, the total shown in the amount column of the sales book is written. The total amount is written. Total of the sales book. Got it? The explanation says that's only. Okay. So, now we are going to stop here. In the next video, we would be discussing another example for how to post from the subsidiary books in the ledger accounts. So if you have any questions or any doubts, please feel free to comment below the video. Thank you.